So in this video, I'll quickly show you how you can add $1 million to your business each year by selling like a $19 product. So I'll go over what the low ticket product will be, the offer stack you need to have, how much money you actually need to spend on ads to get back $1 million in profit. And yeah, that's it. I hope you get some amazing value out of this video, and I'll just jump right in. Now, before I get into everything, if you're interested in using a system like this for your business, click the link down below where you'll see my offer, where we can build this whole thing out for you in like the next few weeks, and we guarantee that you'll sign at least 20 to 30 new high-ticket clients for your business by using this system. Okay, now continue watching the video. So as you can see right here, I'm in my Canva flowchart where I've built this low-ticket funnel, and the first thing I need you to understand is that you won't make a lot of money with the low-ticket product itself. The only goal of selling a low-ticket product is to effectively convert cold traffic, to attract your ideal customer for your high ticket offers, and then also liquidate as much ad spend as possible. So as you can see right here, I split it into two pieces. So we have the front end, and the front end consists of the low ticket product, so the $19 product sales page. Then we have order bumps 1 and 2, and then we have OTOs number 1 and 2. OTOs stand for one-time offers. A lot of people call them upsells or whatnot. And then OB1 and OB2 is like order bump 1 and order bump 2. So these three things is what usually makes the front end of a low ticket offer. And the main purpose of these front end offers, of these front end products, is to liquidate as much ad spend as possible. The goal is to get as close as you can to 100% ad spend liquidation. So let's say for every $100 that you spend promoting this low ticket product, the average order value should be $100. So basically what you end up with is that every customer that you get is basically for free. And then we can move on to the second part of this low ticket funnel, which is the back end, and it stands for 100% profit, because as I said, every customer that we acquire and liquidate as much ad spend as possible, then we can upsell them to your main offers, which is your high ticket offers. Maybe you have like a high ticket, then a mastermind, maybe you only have a high ticket offer, but those will be basically 100% profit for your business. So in a way, you could say that you're acquiring high ticket clients and customers basically for free with this system. So what I'm going to show you next is basically the numbers you can expect by using a system like this. How many buyers can you get for a $19 product, and then how many of those buyers will actually take the order bumps, take the upsells, and then at the end of the day upsell to your high ticket or mastermind offer, and how much money will you be in profit at the end of the day by using a system like this. So let's jump right in. So I'm in this Google Sheet which I've built, and it's basically like a low ticket calculator where I can input all these numbers like the ad spend, the average cost per click, and then how well the sales page converts and stuff like that. So as you can see, I'll quickly go over some of these numbers and see basically what you get out of it. So let's say the product is $19, the front end product. The sales page converts at like 3 to 4%, which is kind of average for like a $19 product. And then let's say we're spending like $3,000 on ads. So when we input these numbers, $3,000 in ad spend will get us around like 2,000 unique clicks. Now, when we get like 2,000 unique clicks and send them to a sales page which converts at 4%, that will mean that we would get around 80 low ticket buyers, and we would get them at a cost per acquisition of $37.5. So as you can see immediately that on average our cost per acquisition is like double the amount of what the low ticket product is, and that is usually kind of like a rule for these low ticket products. If your product is like $15, usually it will take like $30 to acquire a customer. It really this depends on what niche you're in and how what is the market and everything, but on average these are the numbers that you can usually expect. So as you can see, we've spent like $3,000 on ads, and with the low ticket product we got back like half of that. Now let's move on to the order bump 1, order bump 2, and how that affects our economics. So if your order bump has like a good front end offer to market fit, it will have like a take rate of like 20 to 30%. So I put 20%, and that means out of those 80 buyers, 16 will actually also take the order bump 1, and then we also have order bump 2. I put it at $27, and I put the take rate at like 15%, and that would mean we will get 12 people of those 80 that will also take order bump 2. Now as you can see, we're slowly getting a higher and higher ad spend liquidation. We're still not at the point where we're profitable on the front end, but we're getting closer to that mark where we're basically acquiring new customers for free. So let's move on to OTO number one and OTO number two. So usually OTO number one is like a monthly subscription. Usually it's a lower ticket subscription, 37 bucks a month. And what I did right here is I put that the average LTV of each of this OTO one customer is that the customer stays for like 2 months. So that would be an average LTV of 74 bucks per customer. Now, if the take rate for OTO number one is 20%, that would mean that out of those 80 low ticket buyers, 16 of them would also take OTO number one. So that is an extra 600 bucks of immediate ad spend liquidation on the front end. And then let's say we also added an OTO number two, which is like a done with you kind of offer. Maybe it's like a more expensive course or something like that. And I put it at 197 bucks. And the take rate is 7%, which is low, but that's usually how it goes with like these more expensive OTOs. So out of those 80 low ticket buyers, we get 6 OTO2 buyers, and that will result in additional $1,200 in additional ad spend liquidation. Now, if I scroll down a bit, we will see that the total low ticket revenue with this current setup is 3,970 bucks. So we're actually in profit with a system like this, where we have the front end product, we have OTO, we have order bump 1, order bump 2 that are converting really well, and then we have OTO number 1 and OTO number 2 that are also converting really well. Now, to get to this point where everything is dialed in on the front end will take like at least 2 months. So for the first 2 months, you won't be able to kind of be profitable immediately on the front end. But let me show you what a difference high ticket offer makes in a funnel like this. So let's say we have a high ticket offer which is 3,000 bucks, and an average upsell rate from low ticket to high ticket is around 3 to 4 to 5%. So out of those 80 low ticket buyers, we can expect 3 of them to actually upsell to our high ticket offer, and the revenue with this offer itself would be 9,000 bucks. Now if you think about it, the only thing we actually need to have to be profitable with a funnel like this is the front end product. So we don't have to have order bump number 1, we don't have to have order bump number 2, we don't even have to have like these one-time offers. The only thing we need to have is a front end product which attracts our ideal customer profile, and then a high ticket offer that converts really well. And we would be profitable just with a setup like that. Now let's say this business also has like a mastermind offer, which is like the next tier, and let's say it's 10,000 bucks per year, and let's say the conversion rate for this mastermind offer is like 0.51%, and out of those 80 buyers, we would on average get like 1 mastermind buyer, and that will result in additional 10,000 bucks in revenue. Now as you can see, the total front end low ticket revenue is 4,000 bucks. Total high ticket revenue is 19,000 bucks with just 4 buyers. This is how important it is to have a high ticket offer in the back end to which you can upsell low ticket buyers to, because low ticket system by itself won't be profitable for you, at least like in the first month or 2. So it's really important that you have a high ticket offer in the back end to which you can upsell these low ticket buyers to. And this is basically where you make most of your profit. So if we take a look down here, the total revenue of this entire funnel is around 23,000 bucks, and that is from just $3,000 in ad spend. From those $23,000, profit is let's say 20,000 bucks, and the ROAS is 7.66. Now these are the numbers that you can expect when everything is dialed in. We have, as I said, order bump number 1, order bump number 2, OTO number 1, OTO number 2, and then we also have like high ticket offers in the back end. Now let's see what happens when we actually delete OTO number 2, OTO number 1, and let's say we only have like 1 order bump. So we're not liquidating as much ad spend as we were before, but we're getting like front end low ticket buyers nevertheless. Let's see what happens with the profitability and the numbers in this funnel. So as you can see, the total low ticket revenue has been like cut by 50%. So we're liquidating 50% less of our ad spend, but the total revenue hasn't decreased at all. So this is why it's important to have a high ticket offer in the back end to which you can upsell low ticket buyers to. So you can just start with like a simple front end low ticket product, an order bump, and then have like a high ticket offer. Now let's say you don't have a mastermind offer. Let's say what would happen then. So we erased the mastermind offer. So what happened is our total revenue is 11,000 bucks, and then our profit is around like 8K, and our ROAS is 3.62. So here's how important it is to have a mastermind and a high ticket offer. And this is why I know I'm getting a bit boring by saying this over and over, but I want you to understand how important it is to have a high ticket offer in the back end. Okay, now that you hopefully understand all of that, I'm just going to quickly go over added some of these numbers and see what we need to do and how much we need to spend on ads to actually reach $1 million with this funnel. So with $3,000 in ad spend, total profit would be 20K. Now let's 10x this. So let's say we spent 30,000 bucks on ads. If we scroll down a bit, total profit would be $184,000. Now let's 5x this. Let's say we spent $150,000 on ads. So we spent $150,000 on ads and we got a profit of $925,000. The total revenue is above 1 million, but let's say we want to reach 1 million in profit. Let's increase this a bit more. Let's say $175,000. So yeah, you would spend around like $170,000 and you would get 1,083,000 bucks in profit with this funnel. So yeah, these are basically the numbers you are looking to get to reach 1 million bucks with the funnel like this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, that is basically all you need to add like $1 million in profit to your coaching or online business. All you need is a $19 product, a good offer stack, a few high ticket offers, and about like $170,000 in ad spend. If you're interested in using a system like this for your business where you want to sell a low ticket product and then get a bunch of buyers from cold traffic and upsell them to your main offer, then just check out the link down below and check out my offer where we can build this whole thing out for you. And we guarantee that you'll sign at least 30 new high ticket clients with it. So yeah, that's basically it. Okay.